let us tighten your seat belt. Let us move to the next speaker of the today's meeting. Our second speaker is Toastmaster Pinky. Toastmaster Pinky from a Pink City, Jaipur. She is someone, a person full of life, full of energy. Before we call our second speaker on this virtual screen, please help me invite the second evaluator, the evaluator of Toastmaster Pinky, Toastmaster Naveen Pawal. Please share the speech objective.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters. The objective of this particular speech is the purpose of the project is to introduce yourself to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speech. And the project is similarly 4 to 6 minutes long. Yep.
Thank you so much, Naveen sir.
Yep.
And now it is time to call a second speaker, Toastmaster Pinky. My thrilling journey, Toastmaster Pinky. Stage is all yours. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. Before I begin, here I raise toast for you all. This is a toast. You guys are one bunch of elegant energy packets I've come across. So let me tell you, I have delivered countless introductory speeches various times in my career. However, I never had a chance to draft or write my speech or get myself mentored. I also had a chance to deliver my speeches in organizations and institutions where it was considered auspicious and customary to break coconuts before any major events. But when I joined Toastmasters, I got to learn about a unique tradition where every new speaker has to break the ice. In order to blend with this beautiful tradition, beautiful ritual, I too am performing this task. Here is an ice and I break this ice. My name is Pinky Maheshwari. And from the screen, I observe you all have questioned that is my Pinky my real name? Yes, I can assure you Pinky is my real name. When I started growing up and I was about 10 years old, I rushed to my parents saying, why did you keep my name Pinky? My mom replied, darling, your name might not be there in the fat Oxford dictionaries, but the meaning of your name is passion is inked in you. P for passion, I-N-K ink, Y-U. Oh, what an amazing fun-filled answer, which sowed seed inside me to do things differently and passionately. Now let me tell you some of the embarrassing moments which I regularly have to go through when I introduce myself. It's middle of the corporate conference. I'm sharing this business card with people and I get to hear a question. Pinky, what's your real name? And I'm like, why would I tell you my nickname? It took me some time to retain this kind of mindset. The reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is that I've taken learning from this that I will never ever embarrass people like this in my life. So this was a story about my name. Now let me take you all to a roller coaster ride of my enthralling life journey. By the way, I'm the only child of my parents and not a spoiled brat. Born and brought up in Jaipur, 14 years in one school, St. Anselm's, and came out without a boyfriend. And for graduation, my mom dad put me to ICG, which we used to call International Cage for Girls. By the way, the real name is International College for Girls. So 14 years plus 3 years, 17 years like a good girl, university topper, obedient child, well-behaved daughter. No harm in boasting when parents are not listening to you. I heard about jargons, dreams, vision, mission, and I had no clue how to fulfill them. I also read that you have to sail to new shores to become famous, to achieve something in life. Hence, I decided to move out of Jaipur and I pressurized my parents to get me enrolled to Pune University. And then I got an epiphany of dreams, mission, which I was looking for. And I got fascinated in the world of creativity, advertising, doing things differently. And after 2 years, I got to wear that black hat of post-graduation from a co-ed university. Now, timer is timing me, so I'm not going to tell you how many guys I dated in 730 days, which is almost 2 years. Day and night, I used to dream about world's largest advertising agency, Ogilvy and Mather. Only thing which I did was zero doubt, because I strongly believe energy follows your thought. And I left no stone unturned to make it happen. And the day came when I got a call from Ogilvy that I'm selected, and I was like jumping like never before. And I joined O&M as account executive in Mumbai. And then I found my HH. I mean my handsome hunk, who agreed to accept all my dramas for this lifetime. So we got married. And after 8 years of working in Ogilvy, we had to say goodbye. Not to HH, but to Ogilvy. And we moved to Jaipur. And then came the most beautiful day of my life, when a divine soul was born from my tummy just before my day. I mean my birthday. Yeah, my son was born. And after that, I worked for a small stint with Vodafone. And then came brilliant time when this jobopreneur got converted into momopreneur, to a wantrepreneur, to an entrepreneur. And I am so glad and I'm so proud to say that it's been 5 glorious years and we got selected in top 50 startups of India. We make paper without cutting trees. We save 5 lakh trees from being getting cut. In short, if I have to brief my life, more than money, I want people in my life. I want smiles in my life. I got to learn about Toastmasters from my childhood friend Divya Raj, who's DTM and currently based in Dubai. Trust me, guys, she blows up people's mind when her feet on stage and lips on mic. And this starting year, I met another vibrant personality on the stage in Jaipur, who was none other than our Madam President KPH. Thank you, KPH, for driving me here to Jaipur Toastmasters Club. In the end, I would like to say, I have no 1 year, 5 year, 10-year plans or vision. I have one which small things really make big difference, because I make someone smile every day. Thank you, guys.
Let us follow the tradition, and ma'am has also delivered her first speech today. She's just started the journey of Toastmasters in a public speaking. Let us give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Pinky.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for sharing this fun, loving, inspiring, and amazing speech with us. Before we move forward to the last speaker of today's meeting, let me ask someone to share his or her
speech of Toastmaster Pinky, who first time, I suppose, who has given her speech on the ice-breaking speech. So I'd like to call upon stage Toastmaster Naveen to please give his feedback.
Yeah. Thank you, Madam President. And Toastmaster Pinky, well, okay, I can just start by saying you came, you delivered, and you conquered. You started with a bang, and let me assure you, you left no stones unturned by explaining what your project was all about, and it was quite evident once you broke the ice physically. Well, you had structured your speech very well by explaining the journey of your life, about your education, and the rationale behind your name, Pinky. I'm sure no one in the club would never ask you, that is why you got this name ever again. We were with you during your roller coaster ride, and it was narrated very well. It was supported by appropriate gestures and movement. You were eloquent for the transitional phase, as you had described, from jobpreneur to momopreneur to wantrepreneur, and finally to an entrepreneur. It was phased very well. You had progressed and explained about the journey of your entrepreneurship and the success that you achieved in it. You had phrased very well that more than the money you have earned, it reminded me of a phrase which I once read. Satisfaction is better than success, because success is decided by others, while satisfaction is decided by us. And that too was very well explained by you when you said that more than the money, you have earned people. And finally, you acknowledged your role models who have inspired you to pursue the journey of Toastmasters. Now, your speech was so perfect that it was difficult for me to really find out recommendations, but just 1 or 2 small points which I may highlight is that like whenever you're delivering any communication on the video, do ensure that the light should the focus of the light should be more on your face rather than on the background. Like there was a big shadow on your face. So that was a bit of distraction. And on the lighter note, you left us all in the state of suspense. We are still very curious to know that how many guys have you dated during those 730 days of your university? I'm sure that your inspirational friends, distinguished Toastmaster Divya and our Madam President KPH, are going to be extremely proud of you today. And as it is said, that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And I can assure you that you have taken a huge leap ahead. So congratulations, Toastmaster Pinky, and I look forward to listening many more speeches of yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naveen sir. Every time you give a feedback, there's a lot we learn, not only for the speaker, but for everybody to learn how beautifully you give a feedback and ensure that the other person really has great takeaways. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Naveen. Now is the time to go to the last evaluator, that is Toastmaster Atul. And I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Atul to please give a quick feedback on the speech given by Toastmaster Swati. So first one was evaluating the speakers one by one on the basis of the content they gave and whether they delivered and they fulfilled the basic project requirement. Now is to understand the overall requirement. Were they absolutely, when they were speaking, were they within the time limit? When they were speaking, were there different areas like were they doing that? If yes, let's bring that to the notice. And when they were speaking, were there any grammatical errors, and did they use the new word of the day? For that, let's now call upon stage. First of all, our counter, that is Toastmaster Tarun. I would like to call Toastmaster Tarun on stage and quickly give us a report of the R counter. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster KPH. All prepared speech was amazing. You all are an eloquent speaker. Now move to our counters. Toastmaster Swati, you just use one repeated words. Kudos to Toastmaster Pinky. She hasn't used any filler words, any ahs, and pauses. So kudos to her. Toastmaster Mohit, you just used two repeated.
Finally, the award for the best speaker goes to none other than Toastmaster Pinky Maheshwari.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations. Big congratulations to you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Naveen sir. And this was Naveen sir announcing the results. Thank you everybody for joining us in the meeting. And big congratulations to everyone who have won the award, for everyone who have really